It's time for a tip from the team. Today's question is, how does someone facing hardship get through the holidays? Offering a tip to address is SRMC social worker Kimberly Dreyer. Kim, what is the Holiday Bill of Rights?
Thank you very much for asking. And the most important thing when I even begin talking about the Bill of Rights, it is the opportunity to give yourself permission to stay in the spirit of Christmas. And what do I mean by that? Maybe the holidays weren't the most wonderful time for you as growing up. Or maybe they're just not simply the most wonderful time for some people due to their background and due to their family structure or situation. But the Bill of Rights is basically a permission slip, if you will, to give an individual the opportunity to spend the holidays in the manner in which you would like to do them best for you. There is a website called #OptionBeThere, and it talks about the Holiday Bill of Rights. And this means that you have the opportunity and the power to stay empowered to do the holidays in the manner that works best for you. Maybe it's the first time that you're away from a loved one or the death of a loved one. Or maybe it's the first time or 10th time that you've been away from your family and your kids because of maybe you're in the hospital due to illness. Maybe it's due to COVID-19 and you are now restricted from being close to your family. Or maybe it's a family member who is in a different area, part of the National Guard or service industry. But nonetheless, the most important thing is, what can you do in the Holiday Bill of Rights to stay in the spirit of Christmas? With this in mind, you deserve to honor the holidays in the way that works best for you. Let's go ahead and go through what the Bill of Rights are. Number one, choose how you want to spend the holiday. For the first time, if this is the first time that you're starting this discussion with your family or your loved one, or you are simply alone, saying, I don't want to go to the holiday anymore because it makes me feel bad, or it makes me feel sad, you have the choice to choose how you want to spend that holiday. The number one thing is, let others know how you're going to spend it, and if you're going to spend it alone. People kind of want to know how you're going to do this holiday. Number two, do what feels right. If it feels right to you to start a new tradition with a loved one that has perhaps passed away and you want to do a candle lighting or a dinner by yourself, or maybe you just want to have a family or a friend be within your own network and support, then do what feels right for you. If going to grandma or grandpa's or aunts and uncles isn't what's in best for you because of your emotional issues, then choose what is right for you. Number three, let people help. Did you know this time of year, even though it's supposed to be happy, joyous, cheerful, and whatever it is for you, it's oftentimes the most depressing time of year for certain individuals and for loved ones. The most important thing that you could do is let people help you through the holidays in whatever way that they can. Is it a text? Would you like to see an email? Maybe a picture over the internet? Or just a friendly hello, I'm thinking of you. But let people know how they can help you best to support you in whatever you choose. Feel however you want to feel. If you're feeling down, depressed, or you just simply want to be alone this year, then do what feels best for you. And if you have the courage to talk about how you feel, do so. Which leads me into the next Bill of Rights. Talk about it or don't. If you don't feel like talking about your issues or why you might be spending the time for the first time alone, or you're choosing to do it with another loved one and not with the family, it's okay. If you don't feel like talking about it, that's okay too. Just give yourself permission. The most important thing, back to another Bill of Rights, is to take care of yourself. We often find ourselves running around trying to do things for other people when by the end of the day or the end of the holiday, we are extremely exhausted. The most important thing in self-care is to take care of yourself and having the willingness to take care of you. And if the holiday is a time where you want to take rest, enjoy a good movie, have a good cup of hot chocolate, and get your sleep, then do so. And in whatever you need to do to stay in the spirit of Christmas is, again, permission for you. The secondary last, is hold on to hope. You know, the holidays may not be the same as once they once were. And sometimes you look in the past and maybe they weren't the best. But holding on to hope is probably perhaps meaning that you have faith for the future, hope in the future, but most importantly, staying in the here and now, having hope now. The very last one is to be kind. Not only to be kind to yourself, but be kind to others. Being kind to yourself means I have permission to say I am important, I am positive, I am encouraging, and I am supportive. Most importantly, the hardest thing during a holiday at times is the feel bad syndrome. What we want you to do and hold on to this is to be kind to yourself and say those good words to yourself. Go ahead and check out #option B there for the Bill of Rights for yourself. And happy holidays from Sydney Regional Medical Center and Kimberly Dreyer.